Ran into the Prince of Darkness the other day at this bar I like to go to. I'm feeling kind of down and depressed. Y'all know him as the devil or Beelzebub or Satan. I call him Old Scratch because he and I go way, way back. Y'all might be kind of surprised I want to spend any time in the presence of such evil, but you see, I'm washed in the blood of the Lamb, and so ain't no threat to me. Plus, he has kind of a unique outlook on human experience. I found it quite profitable to listen to what he has to say from time to time. Anyway, we sat there drinking, and being an old pal, you could tell I was kind of down, and so he asked what the problem was. I told him I was upset that Congress had not passed any reasonable gun control regulation in the light of what happened in Florida. You see, we have to admit it, we all felt like there was a chance this time. Of course, we should have known better. They didn't do it after Newtown. Why they do it now? But we did get our hopes up, and they was dashed once again. Anyway, old Beelzebub slapped me on the back and said, "Boy, you're looking at it from the wrong point of view." Now, I don't mean to reveal to you how he feels about gun control. I'm not going to do that. That just upset folk on one side or the other. No, what I mean is he had an outlook on the buying and selling of congressional souls. He said, "Boy, I've been involved in this buying and selling of souls for a long, long time, and I got to tell you, without a doubt, the United States Congress is the most ethical organization with which I've ever dealt." And I said, "What the hell are you talking about?" And he said, "Well, like I said, I've been doing this for thousands of years, and I found that many folk try to back out on the deal. But you see, once the deal is made, once they've sold me their soul is mine, and there ain't no getting out of it. It's like that blues guitar player, Robert Johnson. We met at the crossroads. He signed on the dotted line to become a great, great blues guitar player. And then it didn't matter if he ever picked up a guitar again, or plucked a string, or strummed a chord, or even played bad on purpose. His soul was mine." Well, a lot of folks don't understand that, but people in Congress do. That's why I say they ethical. Once them sons of bitches are bought, they stay bought. Well, I thought about that for a while I was drinking. Sitting there next to Beelzebub, I could tell he was kind of down too. And I said, "Oh, Scratch, what's the problem? You seem kind of down and depressed." And he said, "I'm pissed off at the NRA." Well, that kind of surprised me. And I said something that I wish I hadn't, something about being surprised that he'd be upset about what happened in Florida. Should have known better. You see, old Scratch really ain't so evil as we all think. We got enough evil in our soul. We don't need him to stir it up. He's really more of a trickster rather than the Prince of Evil we claim he is. No, he said what he was upset about was the way the NRA was bumping him out of the soul buying business. I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Well, for years and years and decades, Congress had been like my own little Walmart. Open 24 hours a day. I was going in and buy whatever souls I wanted, all for sale, some on special. But for about the last 30 years, NRA stepped in there and kind of bumped me out. I just can't compete. They've bought up all the souls that are for sale, and the ones that they can't buy just ain't for sale. It's so unfair." Well, we sat there drinking for a while, and then I said, this actually kind of suggests a solution to me. And we talked about it. And so we've come up with a plan, and we'd like to offer it to y'all. We think the United States of America needs to rewrite the United States Constitution. And we'll still have elections and all, but after the election comes the real business. You see, we're going to open up the United States Congress like an old-time tobacco warehouse. And Beelzebub says he'll be the auctioneer because he just feels like he can't compete with the NRA and the Koch brothers and all them others. And he'll just take his cut as a percentage of souls. And what we do is we'll walk among our congressmen and congresswomen and senators, and we'll all just bid on them like we're in an old-style tobacco house bidding on tobacco, bidding on pigs or sheep or something. And that way we know who owns who, and we know how to expect they're going to vote on the important issues like gun control and so forth. Because as Beelzebub says, the United States Congress actually is a very ethical organization, because once them sons of bitches are bought, they stay bought.